Yo, what's going on guys? My name's JPhanta and welcome to another video. Today's video is a bit different. We're kind of doing an SSR analysis video. So Alex the Gaming Claw, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for taking your idea. But what we're looking at today is the 5 SSRs that you can get for barber points in the barber store. And we're going to rank them from worst to best so you guys understand which ones to get first. So before we rank them, let's talk about what they all have in common. So pretty much they are the free-to-play demigods. So they give HP, attack, and defense plus 60% for their respective types. They cause supreme damage to the enemy and have a high chance of attack plus 20% and ki plus 2 for the respective types as their passive skills. In the JP Dokkan battle, they cost 100,000 points by my knowledge, and in global they cost 30,000 points if there isn't any discounts. But that's pretty much where all these similarities end, so let's get into the list. Disclaimer, this is my opinion, so if you feel like a certain card is better than the other, make sure to leave it down in the comments below why. And for my ranking, we are basing it if they are in their respected mono team, because if they're in a rainbow team, they aren't going to be useful at all, since their leader and passive abilities only work for their types. So in the number 5 spot, we have Krillin, Reliable Helper. He is the demigod for the tech types, and if we look at his link skills, he has Best Buddies, Courage, Strongest Duo on Earth, Turtle School, Rival Duo, and Z Fighters. What puts him in the number 5 spot is the lack of key links. So if you're going to run him as a leader, you're not going to get any key from him except from his passive skill, which is RNG, so it's not really trustworthy to begin with. And there are other alternatives as a tech leader. You have the Skinny Gotenks, which does give ki plus 3 and gives a little bit of a HP, attack, and defense boost as well. So that was number 5 spot. So in the number 4 spot, we have Dabura, Demon King's Oppression. If we look at his link skill, he has Brutal Beatdown, Loyalty, Master of Magic, Margin Resurrection Plan, Nightmare, as well as Fear and Faith. What makes him beat Krillin is that he does have the Fear and Faith link, so you can have a possibility of increasing your ki by 2 when this link skill is active. But the only problem is that Fear and Faith has a very small amount of characters that have it, especially for intellect type characters. But even though he does not give a lot of ki, there is no current alternative for intellect free-to-play leaders, but he has been useful to me, especially in the Golden Frieza and the Beerus Dokkan event. At least he is some sort of use, so that is the number 4 spot for me. In the number 3 spot, we have Violent Blast Nappa. So if we look at his link skills, he has Saiyan Warrior Race, Brutal Beatdown, Tough as Nails, Berserker, over 9,000, and Chopping Speed. What makes this card a bit better is that he does have the Shocking Speed link, but the only problem yet again is that there isn't a lot of physical Shocking Speed units, and that there is a alternative free-to-play leader card in the game already, which is the Physical Fat Tanks, which gives ki plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 20%. So if you're going to run this card as a leader, there is going to be a little bit of ki lacking in the team. But for physical type free-to-play players, there are a lot of support units for them. So it is possible to run him as a leader, but it's just not the best choice to run. In the number 2 spot, the penultimate spot, we have Master Roshi, Max Power, Key Focus. For his link skills, he has Over in a Flash, Infighter, Kamehameha, Supreme Warrior, World Tournament Champion, and Turtle School. Now what makes this card very useful is that he does have the Over in a Flash link, which not a lot of free-to-play players have, but even so, he is a great leader, especially since there isn't any strength type free-to-play god leads at the moment. In JP, there is the Grandpa Gohan that Dokkan awakens, but even so, he is a great support unit. Not only does he has the passive skill for the high chance of the ki plus 2 in that, the Over in a Flash link is very useful. There is a lot of strength characters, especially for the pay-to-play players, that have Over in the Flash link, so you can definitely run him as a support unit to give extra ki, and he can be very useful in the World Tournament. Since Majin Vegeta does have the Over in the Flash link, you can link them both together and win the World Tournament pretty easily. But that's why I put him in the number 2 spot, so let's get into the winner of this list. And in the number 1 spot, if you haven't guessed it already, is the Great Saiyaman Iron Fist of Justice. If we quickly look at his link skills, he has Shocking Speed, Z Fighters, Patrol, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, and Brainiacs. Now what makes this unit top all the other units is that he does have the Shocking Speed link. Unlike Nappa, the Shocking Speed link actually works well with AGL units. The vast majority of units with the Shocking Speed links are AGL, so there is a creative amount of teams that you can make, and you can also run this team as a leader without too much risk of losing a lot of ki. So he works well with Super Vegito obviously, and even if you have a Super Vegito yourself, you can still run this guy as a good supporting unit. So if you were deciding on which SSR to get, I would definitely recommend the Great Saiyaman. But anyway guys, that has been all for the video. If you guys enjoyed these kind of videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video around. But anyway, that's been all from me. It's JPhanta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay fizzy. Peace out.